Yeah, just
All right, ready to roll? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
we'll have you looking all over the place.
All right, Steve Laraba of the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle. Steve, I want to ask you, is your worst fear, because this team is so good, but there might just be one game when everything's not going well?
I mean, that's always like in the back of our heads. You know, we've talked about just not only in games but also in practice, maintaining a level and a standard, and making sure that we put forth our best performance. You know, whenever we take the field, and we've also talked about not getting into bad habits. You know, sometimes when you play a weaker team. And I'm not saying Greenbrier East is a weaker team, like at all. They caused us like a lot of problems.
They were good
and
tonight.
Things that we had to work out. But you know, if you feel like you can do anything you want on the field, then you start doing those things, and you develop bad habits. And I think we may have developed a few bad habits coming up to this game, because Greenbrier East came in with a very good game plan. They were well drilled, well coached. And we were a little complacent at times, and we turned the ball over when we shouldn't have, and they created a couple good chances that threatened us.
The reason I asked, because you guys missed some point blank you probably don't normally miss in the first half, and then of course their keeper was all over. He's smothering balls left and right.
Yeah.
So, do you ever? I know it seemed like you were just a little bit frustrated because you weren't getting those early chances, ones that you guys usually capitalize.
Well, we weren't quite frustrated, but I think that there's a couple balls that came through. I think one came through to Ali, and he wasn't quite ready for it, and it hit off his leg as opposed to him hitting it.
Right.
But W made some fantastic saves as well. And you know, when you have a team that's defending as well as Greenbrier East was, and a very good goalkeeper, then you have to try and not get frustrated when the goals don't come early. And we talked about that a little bit, and the guys just kind of kept going because the looks were there, the chances were there. So we were figuring that we were going to end up at least getting one to go in.
I mean, we can't miss the fact that you did pitch another shutout tonight. I thought Bryson had a really good save, and your back line played really good. Kind of talk about what you saw from them.
Yeah, I thought Bryson had a really good save in the second half.
Absolutely.
I think it was on a corner kick or a free kick.
Free kick,
yeah. It was a free kick.
It was
Yeah,
a bomb,
and he had
yeah.
to really get there and get a hand on it. And the back line, those guys played lights out again, just like they always do. They had a couple players up top that were very good and could cause some problems, and I think they handled those situations very well. And credit to Greenbrier East, they forced our wing backs to come back a little bit more and deal with their wide players. And once the guys in the back figured out what their game plan was going to be, as far as like getting some balls in deep, and then winning a ball and getting some runners in on second balls and things like that, they handled everything very well.
You kind of just feel like this team wears on other teams. I mean, even if you struggle a little bit early, you wear on them, because you really seem to. The second half, it really seems like y'all put it on people a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard to defend. Like whatever sport you're playing. I mean, if you're playing defense all the time,
Right.
because you're reacting as opposed to acting, and you can just get worn down that way. And these guys just keep coming,
Right.
And
With such speed.
Yeah, with speed and technical ability and strength. I mean, we may have been just a little too physical tonight. A couple foul, a good bit of fouls, a couple yellow cards. But I'm not complaining about that.
Right.
But they just come at you from all angles with speed and power and really good technical ability.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Steve.